Sup though. I'm just gonna wait till people start popping up because I just did this randomly. So it might be dry the first couple minutes. If you up in here, let me know. Hey, what up, swag? Hey, your name funny as hell, man. You be right on time though. I just turned this shit on. I don't know, man. I was thinking about making like a video, but I was just like, nah, I ain't live streaming a minute, so might as well do that. Got multiple channels, might as well use them, right? You know how it is. You got multiple channels. But yeah, man. I was just sitting here thinking about how, like in hip hop, a lot of things have been, accepted lately, and it's depressing, man, because it just didn't used to be like that. I mean, it did to a certain extent, but man, so I made a new song called "Slippery Slip." It created a genre called "Retire." Hey, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. It's probably funny as shit. I'll be listening to your shit. It'd be funny. I could tell you just be fucking around. But now, like, what I was trying to say is like a lot of shit just be accepted now. Like with the whole trolling thing with Takashi or whatever. Like back in the day, if he was doing that shit, like if it was proven that he was a Crip or like at least hanging with Crips that he was trying to be a Blood, it wouldn't have flew. Like that shit wouldn't have been possible for him to be, on top of the game as he is. And I hate to say that. I hate to say that he is, but he is for the time being because you know, just for streaming or whatever got him up there. But then, on top of that, if we look at, somebody like Cardi, she don't write her shit, and she pretty much admitted she doesn't. So nobody gives a fuck, and that really troubles me. Really troubles me. But what you think about that, man? Hold up. I wonder if they know I'm right. I'm surprised too, but it is what it is. People will rock with anything that's hot, man. I ain't seen it. I'm just like I said, I'm taking your word for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking your word for it, but I ain't seen it. But I believe it. I believe it because he got that rainbow color hair. And we all know what the rainbow signifies. And I ain't like I said, man, it is what it is if that's you, but he pretending that he not. I don't agree with that. Yeah, that shit crazy, man. I don't know. I just feel like it's a grown man, you shouldn't be doing all that shit. That's just how I feel. But it is what it is. I know you say you drop a song where I'm gonna drop a song. It's gonna sound, a little bit different. I don't know if you realize, but when I try to like drop like songs or whatever, I try to make them sound a little bit different from my last one. This one gonna sound different, so hopefully you enjoy that one as well. But just trying not to be as emo, but I'm an emo rapper. That's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? Always been that way since poetry and all that. But that's why I really don't like these ghostwriter shit because they made it off of not even writing this shit, and it's fucked up. It's real fucked up. Yeah, emo rap. That's pretty much what it is. So I could do more. You know what I'm saying? If you dig or whatever, you can see I could do more, but it is what it is. I gotta work on freestyling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Freestyling is a different art. Freestyle is a way different art. I gotta work on that. I probably should have started streaming on my other channel because the other channel bigger, but I want to get this channel kind of built up a little bit so when I start really talking about hip hop. I've been trying to like really feel that J. Cole album, but I don't know, man. I just really feel like his album, like For Your Eyes Only, was better than this album. Just in my opinion, not it wasn't For Your Eyes Only wasn't a masterpiece. It was probably like an 8, but like this one is more like a 7. I don't know. It just doesn't stick with me. It doesn't stick with me at all. I see what he was trying to do, but it just doesn't stick with me. But it is what it is. Seeing and people always make it seem like For Your Eyes Only was a bad project, but it wasn't. I thought it was pretty decent. It wasn't his best. I feel like his best is probably Friday Night Lights, and then followed by Born Center. Born Center was is my favorite personally, but Friday Night Lights had like a lot of decent shit on there. So but I listened to Born Center probably more than Friday Night Lights. Illuminati, that was like a fucking crazy ass intro in my opinion. It was me. But I mean, if we talking about like basically, if we judge it by each rapper's last project, everybody always control, always compare Kendrick and Cole. I would pretty much say, Kendrick is probably better than Cole right now. And I hate saying that because I like Cole but better. But I'm just saying if we're going by like their last projects, I felt like Damn was better. Yeah, I'd take Cole over Kendrick too, but I mean, we're going by like their last project. I feel like Damn was better than what was his last one? KOD. Yeah. I mean, the only tracks that really stuck with me was KOD in 1985. Other than that, nothing really. Photograph that was memorable because I didn't like it. And that's the thing. I didn't. It's not like I hated it. It's just I didn't really care. It was like, it is what it is. But yeah, Illuminati was a dope song. It was a dope intro. It really made me. Cause I hopped on the Code Train late, back in like 2013. But that song really made me really go back and listen to like his previous shit. So Logic, Logic, I don't listen to Logic, and it's not because he sucks. It's just because nothing he's done, nothing that he really speaks on really interests. But I know that is crazy to me, really saying that he got like a suicide song or whatever. But I don't know. It's just this is the thing. This is the thing too. I don't feel like when I feel like a rapper isn't genuine to me when they touch on like certain topics, it really makes me, distance myself from like what they be doing and shit. So I think that's another reason too why I don't really fuck with him like that. But he's not trash. He's not trash, but I don't listen to Logic. I first heard about J. Cole when Workout came out. I didn't start listening to him until 2014. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you heard about Cole before I did, then. Yeah. If I'm not, yeah, yeah, you did. And Forest Hill Drives was pretty dope too. But I don't know. I feel like it was neck and neck with Born Center, but I have to give Born Center the edge. So I really fuck with that album heavy, heavy. But yeah, I just got done watching that Donald Glover Childish Gambino video or whatever, and I gotta watch it again, man, because that shit he just kind of weird, man. Not yet, but I am gonna listen to that tonight. Royce the Five Nine's new album. I am gonna listen to that tonight. Yeah, Childish Gambino just weird, man. I don't know. He's just strange. I gotta listen to it again though, because I want to listen to it with looking out for like certain things that he was doing. I was kind of just listening to it for the lyrics. Now I'm gonna go for like more visual, see what he was doing in the video and all that. So, but he's dope too. He's a dope lyricist. I'm not really trying to cover myself up. Like if somebody put in the chat an artist that I feel like is trash, I'm really gonna say they trash. It is what it is, but you got good taste. You know, brought out Royce and all that, which, like I said, I'm listening to his album tonight. Tonight. But yeah, the reason why I'm listening to his album tonight, I wanted to listen to it last night, but I got preoccupied. But listen to it tonight. Cause I got free time. It's probably Lord knowing him, I know it's probably no less than an hour. So I have to set aside an hour for Royce. You know, just listen to it all the way through. Should be dope. I'm laughing my facial hair. I'm trying to grow that shit out. I can't grow my facial hair. That's as much as I could get. I ain't cutting that shit. But yeah, man. Schoolboy Q. Schoolboy Q is dope, but he's one of those artists that he's like my least listened to in TDE. Like I've heard J Rock more, I've heard Ab-Soul more, and obviously I heard Kendrick more. But you know, Schoolboy Q, from what I've heard, he's dope. You know, last song I heard from him was his single that he had with Kanye. I forgot what it was called, and I started to write to that beat, but I was just like, nah, they already killed it, so I'm just gonna leave that beat. But yeah, he's dope. He's a dope artist. I think Ab-Soul is way better than Kendrick. That's just me. You know, people probably gonna hate that I said that. Cause I'm gonna leave this live stream up. I'm gonna leave this one up. But like, yeah, Ab-Soul is way better than Kendrick in my opinion. Cause I mean, I feel like Section 80 was Kendrick's best project, and excuse me, shit. And let's see, what is Ab-Soul? I feel like Ab-Soul's long term mentality was better than Section 80. That's just my opinion, and I like Section 80 a lot. Now he's been overrated. I want to say Kendrick was overrated when he dropped that Good Kid, Mad City. That everybody tried to make it seem like he was just a good kid, just born in Compton, and then everybody, you know, tried to champion him and all that. Like that's when he started being overrated to me. And then you know people started calling him King Kendrick and all that. Yeah, man, I don't know, but I like Kendrick. Don't get me wrong, I like Kendrick. I like him as an artist. It's just I agree. I feel like he's overrated. He's not underrated. He's overrated. He's so overrated that nearly everybody in TDE besides Kendrick is underrated. That's how overrated he is because everybody's just looking at Kendrick, and you got all this talent over there. Like they all talented. In fact, some of them are even more. Kendrick's not even the second most talented person in TDE, in my opinion. When it comes to just rapping, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is what it is. Did he just get signed to TDE? Because I'm not familiar with him. So I know they signed a couple new people, but I'm not familiar with the people they signed. I gotta catch up. But if he on TDE, I'm definitely gonna fuck with him. Definitely. But yeah, man. I feel like, you know, speaking of Royce, I really do feel like he has he's pretty much teasing us, man, because he gave us that revival album, and the revival album wasn't hitting at all. And I'm a big fan. Anybody will tell you, I'll argue to death over some Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Like to the death. I'm not a stan. I'm not gonna fucking, go to his concerts and stalk him. I'm not gonna look up his person. Nah, I'm not like that. But like if you say like he's trash, I'll argue with you to the death. There's like a few artists that I will argue with you to the death about. But my point is, I feel like with his last few verses after Revival, he's giving the fans what they wanted. And it's like, damn, why didn't you just do that on the fucking album? Why? It just don't make sense, and it just makes me really irritable. It makes me really fucking irritable because he was rapping in a way I thought he lost it, but he didn't. I'm just thankful for that shit. Royce, man, he went in the direction M should have went. Being sober and still keeping that a similar rhyme pattern as his old days. M tried to just go into that fast shit, and we didn't need him to do that because if you listen to like what he's saying, he don't have to rap it fast. He can rap it slow sometimes, but he chooses to do that fast shit. That's why Evil Twin on his Marshall Mathers LP2 album, that was that was the outro without like the bonus shit. That's why that shit was so dope to me, man. Because he wasn't doing that fast flow. You know what I'm saying? He was snapping. But I don't know, it is what it is, man. Oh shit. Rap God wasn't even the best track on the album. And it was overrated simply because he did like that really fast flow where he was saying some really basic shit. But Rap Guy at the same time was funny because he kicked so many different flows on there. He just showed his diversity. And he did the fast flow. When he did the fast flow, if you broke down what he was saying, he was like basically teasing how, all right, y'all just hear me rapping fast, but y'all not hearing what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna say some real basic shit and just keep it moving. That's what I took it from. I talk about you rubber and I'm glue, I'm gonna stick to you type shit like that. He said some shit like that in the fast flow. I ain't gonna go back. I ain't gonna say it word for word verbatim, but he said some shit like that. But as far as it being overrated, it's a toss up because it was a good song, but people made it seem like it was a second coming of Christ, and it wasn't even. I didn't even like it at first. I liked Survival. I like Survival more. That Call of Duty song that was dope. That was a dope song. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here though. Simply because I really didn't have much to say. I wanted to just touch on like the Ghostwriter shit. But I'm gonna stream again. I'm gonna stream again. I'm gonna jot down some shit so I ain't gotta go out top again. And yeah, man, I'm gonna holler at you. You think Kanye West album is gonna be good? I think it's gonna be average. Life of Pablo didn't really do much for me. I liked it. It was alright. It was alright. This is the thing with Kanye. Kanye got one of the best discographies in hip hop, in my opinion. College Dropout, classic. Late Registration, classic. Graduation, to me, to me personally, classic. 808s of Heartbreak, um, it was alright. It was alright. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, classic. Yeezus, trash. Life of Pablo, it was alright. So yeah, I mean, I don't think he's gonna drop another classic, but I think he's gonna be straight. It's gonna be some industry shit. Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here though. I'll holler at you, man. Hell yeah.